the rise of the NRLW. State of Origin was a smash last year with massive crowds and ratings for all 3 games.
Really important for Wood, Bennett and Hoyle through the middle of the field. Cunningham as well. Going to have to be strong to try and contain this early onslaught from the Jillaroos. They love getting out to a fast start. And there's some real energy in amongst this Australian side. You can see the emotion through that anthem.
England, their side dominated by players from St Helens and York, Leeds as well. A couple of NRL players, NRLW players in the lineup with the halfback Georgia Roach and Holly May Dodd in the second row. That's the English side, and she's a superstar, Tamika Upton. The chances of her scoring at some point tonight seem pretty good. It's the Jillaroos and the Lionesses at Allegiant Stadium. It's their first meeting since the 2017 World Cup, and it's here in Las Vegas. History for the women's game. And it's Australia who will get the ball rolling. And Mick said they've won 18 of their last 19 test matches. Joining England. England for a long, long time were the dominant force in Women's Rugby League, but the last 3 World Cups have all belonged to Australia.
And just looking at this Australian side, in fact, it's Clydesdale that's playing in jersey 11, Koenig in jersey 12.
And we might see one of them, or both of them, have a real involvement here. They're both very dangerous players. As it comes through the head fake as Kelly puts the winger Robinson away. She's a try-scoring freak. Julia Robinson is over. First try of the test, and it belongs to Robinson. And it took 5.5 minutes for Australia to get on the board.
Yeah, down that lethal left-hand side with Isabel Kelly, who's such a weapon. And the speed of Julia Robinson. Scored 6 tries, a record 6 tries against Papua New Guinea in the Pacific Championships. Just watch the ball movement here. Lovely work from Aitken. Links up there with Upton. Great skill from Kelly with the catch and pass. And just no hesitation once she saw the line. Robinson, great work on the inside. Nice and square, held up the defensive line well. Both Aitken and Upton, and Kelly unfazed by the jamming defence on the outside.
Anna Davey saves a try. Higgins, numbers, must score, Penatani. Jillaroos second, Tiana Penatani is over. Another try-scoring machine.
The Brigginshaw just stepped up. They're in support. Rifles the pass across to Penatani, who's a phenomenal athlete, out on that right edge for Australia. And just her ability here to move on the pass, ball in 2 hands.
Davies hangs on. Inside the 20 on the last pass. Now the kick here to make it, and magnificent stuff to Mika Upton. They're too classy.
And this connection, look at that. Look at that perfect spiral, 20 metres into the hands of Taryn Aitken, whose short kicking game is absolutely lethal. And if you don't know much about Taryn Aitken, the Australian about Tamika Upton, the Australian fullback, she is absolutely world class.
Australian fullback since 2023, another Brisbane Bronco. Well, she's returning there after 3 years at Newcastle. That one through.
Left-hand side, Dan.
They've set it up for this last tackle. Here's Aitken on the angle. To the front player there in Clydesdale. Beautiful offload, Clydesdale. Another grubber, and it could be another try. Martor comes through. Aitken's got it on a string. 4 tries for the Jillaroos.
Yeah, she's killing them, Taryn Aitken. One of the best players in our NRLW competition in Australia. The Roosters halfback, and she just pushes the ball. Great work, and finds a really strong run there from Clydesdale, able to offload the ball. And we mentioned the work of Martor, the Australian front rower, who has led the way physically. She picks up the try, but it's the crafty little halfback, Aitken, that's doing it.
It was a sluggish start too. Oh, they're an awesome side to watch. Aitken makes it 20 points to 0. Lara Pitt, down to you. There's marked off for Taufa. Aiken again on the angle. That's where she looks really dangerous, as does Kelly, as does Upton. It's another.
Calls the ball down that short side. Nice show, ball in two hands again from Aiken. And the speed and balance of Kelly just blowing the opposition centre there away in Renoff and then looming on the inside. This combination has been together now for a while at this level. Look at that from Kelly, just too fast. On the outside, beautifully positioned again, and watch the footwork. Just cuts hard off the left foot, Upton. Back on the inside of Dagger. And some of the NRLW stars going to work here. Upton and Aitken, braining it.
She is in that Terry Lamb backup mode. Just positional play is perfect. There's the kick. 26 points to 0.
Upton's
now she
inside.
runs downfield. Here's Upton. Upton's away. This could be a first half hat trick. It is a first half hat trick. Tamika Upton scores. What a move by Julia Robinson. That's exquisite.
It's been absolutely outstanding. Julia Robinson in the opening half. She got Australia on the board the first try of the night. And just watch the work here. It's a nice kick over the top. Threatening there from Zoe Harris. And that is brilliant. Just turning them inside out. Streaked upfield. And as you said, Dan, well, how many can she score? Yeah, the mood Tamika Upton's in. And the support role that she plays, that's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful there from Julia Robinson, turning Ebony Partington inside out. And a crisp pass back on the inside.
Wonderful success, but it ended rather abruptly not that long ago. Aiken with room to move. Gorgeous pass. Kelly won't be stopped from there. Isabel Kelly is over. She's had a blinder and now she's got a 4-pointer.
Boy, sit back and enjoy this. One of the elite women's ball players, Taryn Aiken, one of the superstars of our game, is putting on an absolute clinic here in Vegas. Look at this for ball playing. Ball in two hands, shows eye contact with the defensive line and looking out the back but playing short. The no-look pass and the trust that she has on this left-hand side.
Aiken, the halfback deep in the line. Here it comes. Brigginshaw onto Aiken. Gets past Renoff. Then the pass. Here's another. And it's Robinson. She got it started. And she's going to finish off the first half. This is Jillaroos perfection.
Yeah, the work here from Julia Robinson, and even just a sigh of relief there from Aiken. She thought the pass was too far out in front, but the athleticism and the ability to catch under pressure. There's Dot out of dummy half. Brigginshaw linking up with Aiken, lofts the pass out in front, and that's a brilliant catch. Plucks it from well in front of her. And a fourth try assist in the opening half. From the little guy, Whitfield at times needs to get up a little flat as we see an error here.
Oh no, here's Clydesdale on the burst. Yasmin Clydesdale gets it on and Isabel Kelly gets her second. Root punishment from the Jillaroos, pouncing on that England error. And Australia into the 40s.
Now on the back of the kick from Aiken that went dead, England had an opportunity to get themselves camped in inside Australia's half, but just a fundamental error there. Ball just bounced along and the reaction from Clydesdale was terrific. Just swooped on the loose pass and unselfishly here, once she gets into the backfield, could have got there herself, got away from Davies. From Harris, I beg your pardon.
But 3 from 8 with the boot, so this could be even bigger. That one is through for Aiken. So 44-0, and we still have half an hour to go. Brigginshaw. Koenig. Okay. Oh, she still finds Upton. Upton, she could get 4. She's over, and she got it down. Upton with 4.
And this time on the right, it's Brigginshaw playing arrows straight and isolating Koenig there, just one-on-one with Georgia Roach. And the ball around the corner was special. Upton, the support play's been phenomenal. Cuts hard off the right foot on the inside there of Dagger. And then carries 3 Lionesses over the line. Twists, squirms and gets the ball down. We've pretty much called an Australian try. She's had some involvement, Tamika Upton. On the world stage, getting familiar with just how classy she is as Aitken.
Taking their foot off the gas. Now, Taumer rolling downfield. This is number 5. Pretty to watch, Tamika Upton, just running in open space. It's a thing of beauty.
Cuts back on the inside there of Kira Bennett and found a rampaging Samaima Taufa into the backfield, held the pass up beautifully. And again, supporting through the middle. Tamika Upton has had an absolute blinder here in Vegas. 6 tries against Papua New Guinea in the Pacific Championships, and now as Aitken adds another, Tamika Upton breathing right down her neck.
That 6 is in trouble. 56-0. Lara Pitt, down to you.
Gents, just an update on England's Vicky Whitfield. They are telling us that she's headed to hospital for precautionary scans. So obviously we'll keep an update on her welfare. For the Jillaroos, Isabel Kelly, she's got ice on her hamstring at the moment. Obviously will play no further part in this game.
Thank you. Okay, so hopefully we can bring you some more news on Vicky Whitfield through the evening here. Upton 5 tries.
She's been outstanding. Samaima Taufa, the Raider, has been sensational.
No answer, Mick. No answer, England. Keely Joseph turning it on. Shannon Martor has also been a force. 24 minutes left.
Contain them physically, can they? They're just too strong.
Joseph. Aiken. Lovely pass. Surges. Now links up with Robinson. Robinson is so hard to tackle. She just swats them away and scores a hat-trick. Julia Robinson. 60 has been brought up. Now we're looking at all-time margins between, well, not only these nations, but in any level 1 test match for women. This is a shellacking.
Yeah, I think it's Keely Joseph that keeps the ball alive. It was a great offload through the middle and found Taryn Aitken, who has been supreme. There it is, the offload from Joseph, and then scheming down that left-hand side. Aitken found a flying Jess Surgis, who's come onto the field, who in turn found a flying Julia Robinson, who has been absolutely sublime out on that left-hand wing for the Jillaroos. And you just got to love the moment that she gets the footy in the hand. It's just
47.5 minutes gone.
Yep.
And a kick straight through for Taryn Aitken. 2 tackles left here. Aitken to the line. Beautiful line run by Surges. She won't be denied this time. And Jess Surges crosses.
Well, it's amazing, really, that they have the luxury of having Jess Surgis on the interchange bench. 2 world-class centres ahead of her in Kelly and Penatani, but on her day, she's as good as any. Jess Surgis, great decision-making there from Dodd, out of dummy half to go to the left-hand side where they were short. Aitken just put it on an absolute platter, and the power and athleticism of Surgis. Look at the ball playing there, going direct first, then skipping across. That's as good as you see from some of the elite NRL halfbacks. Well, the movements there of Taryn Aitken.
Recently won her 2nd NRLW premiership, and great to see Neil Henry back in the mix. It's a great long career in the men's game with Upton catching and passing. Koenig going long. Now Whitfield. Whitfield on her own. Too strong. Jakaya Whitfield.
It's a 20-metre pass straight onto the chest of Upton, who wastes no time to go into Koenig. Look at that for a pass from the skill from the back row. And Whitfield, well, she needs no room. Just shrugged off the tackle of Davies. This will look brilliant on this angle. The big left hand bent right into the throat there of Davies. The big don't argue.
She had plenty of help, though, but she was outstanding the first few minutes. Oh, hello, Upton's away. Upton gets it on. Surgis. Well, she wanted to get rid of it. She realised she didn't have to.
There's Aitken getting across the field. Digs deep into the line, and there's Upton just slicing away through Nice pass to get it through a narrow gap towards Jess Surgis, who has been so powerful, so fast on that left edge since coming into the game for Isabel Kelly, and couldn't believe her luck. Just sliced through and goes over for another.
And just keep blowing away whoever they play in the Northern Hemisphere, that maybe, just maybe, they could provide a real challenge, but
immaculate. They've all contributed beautifully this evening.
Aiken. Oh, she's done it again. So has Surgis. What a gorgeous line she ran. But the ball from Aiken was sumptuous. Her 6th try assist, and Jess Surgis gets a quick fire hat-trick.
Absolutely brilliant. Replacing Isabel Kelly, who picked up a hamstring injury into the second half. She has gone to work with Taryn Aiken, whose ball playing has been absolutely all class this evening here at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. You knew the fast track here. Down at ground level, it's rock hard and fast. Absolutely.
And they found a real weakness there in the England defence, and they've exposed it over and over and over. 84-0.
Yeah, I think, you know, when we think of that game that's coming up next, and you think of Nathan Cleary, and it's death by 1,000 cuts. As soon as he sees a weakness in an opposition side, he just stays there and stays there and stays there. And just watching this vision, watching the replays of the hat-trick of Surgis, Taryn Aiken has been, she has been so meticulous. As soon as she got a whiff that that right edge of the Lionesses was vulnerable, it's been almost nasty. She has just stayed there and terrorised them.
It's cruel, unusual punishment. And again, a snafu at the kickoff, that one going backwards. Think about Tamika Upton. She's got 5 tries, 2 try assists. Obviously, Taryn Aiken, 6 try assists. Boy,
yeah.
Oh boy.
Been good, Higgins. There's Apps again.
Apps. Just again bounding onto it. And now Joseph, the race is on. The race is over. Here comes 90. And you know something? Triple digits is not out of the question.
Absolutely brilliant. The work from Kezi Apps. Out of dummy half, scheming and adventuring was Higgins. Bouncing through the middle of the field. Just watch the ball playing here of Apps. Looks left, ball in 2 hands, and then just comes to the right and finds one of the unheralded stars who's come off the bench tonight. She has been superb, Keely Joseph. And the middle forward, look at the smile. You can't wipe it off her face. And I said she reminds me of Jake Trebojevic. She's probably got a yard of speed on Jake Trebojevic-like, but that was great support. Well, shows just how professional these young ladies are.
And they look mid-season fitness.
That's right.
So Paige Travis, another chance for England here to get some points on the board. Roach in front of Cunningham. Great tackle. There's Clydesdale launching there, and 0 tackle. So England chance to have it at the finish here, and it looks like 90 to 0 might be as good as it can get for Australia. So the record 92-0 might be safe. Roach. Past Apps there, and then reaches out, and they've got a try. Georgia Roach scores. And the English fans go up, one of the loudest cheers we've had all game. And it's in front of the Wigan fans too at the northern end.
And tenacity here, the lovely show and go, just came off the left foot and straightened. Got in between Higgins and Apps. Got through the tackle of Apps. Joseph joined, and she just kept fighting, just kept twisting and turning. And just there, just gets free of Keely Joseph. The reaction on the other angle.
Persevering to the end. And the kick is no good. I think that's the first one that's hit the woodwork, unless there was one in Super League. Was there a kick that hit the post in Super League? I think that's the
Feels
first
like 3 days ago.
It does. Congratulations to the Australian Jillaroos.